Welcome to Royal Crescent Garden. We're a crescent-shaped garden in the middle of West London, and we're surrounded by these lovely perimeter railings which were reinstated in the late 90s after the original railings were taken down in World War II. Inside the garden we've got some lovely trees and some interesting plantings, so do come inside and take a look. This is my favourite part of the garden. This is our gazebo, and this was a central part of the restoration project which was built specially for us, and it's a lovely focal part of the garden. It's made from oak and it's used throughout the year, and we have summer parties underneath it and dinners. It's a really key part of our life in the garden. And it's surrounded by a beautiful herbaceous planting, which in these months is lovely, of peonies, allium. So it's a lovely profusion of purples and pinks and creams throughout the summer. We have some lovely trees in Royal Crescent, and some of our newest additions are these lovely elm trees which have been reintroduced into our garden a few years ago, and they're really very special, and hopefully they're Dutch elm disease resistant. And what is wonderful as well is that they actually flower, and I didn't know that because it's so rare to see elm trees in London. And we're really lucky to have two beautiful majestic plane trees in Royal Crescent, and we think they were planted about 175 years ago when the garden was originally laid out, and they've never been pollarded, they've just been allowed to grow. Aren't they wonderful? They're just so large and magnificent. And these brown balls here, these are the pollen balls. They're what has the seeds in for the plane tree, and they come out every year and they can give you a bit of a cough. The garden is for the residents' use, but it's been lovely to see it being used so much during the pandemic. It's been a real sort of oasis for everybody. What I am learning is actually you have to go with the flow in a garden, and we have a problem with honey fungus, so we're just going to have to plant trees or shrubs and plants that are resistant to honey fungus rather than forcing it. But actually it's best to go with nature rather than trying to do the thing that you want rather than what nature wants. We're just temporary caretakers of the garden really, so hopefully it'll continue to outlive us for future generations to enjoy.